How to set up Ticket Tool bot in your Discord server. In this video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be teaching you how you're going to set up a Ticket Tool bot in your Discord. So if you're a server admin and you want to improve support, handle user reports, or manage applications in your Discord server, then setting up a ticket system is an absolute must. So in today's video, I'll walk you through on how you set up your ticket toolbot on Discord. I'm going to cover everything on how you're going to want to invite it, set it up, create panels, manage roles, and customize ticket behavior. So whether you're running a gaming server, business community, or support hub, this tutorial has you covered. So to start things off, first of all, what you're going to do is you're going to invite the ticket tool to your server. So for that, what we're going to be doing is we're going to go over to a website called tickettool.xyz. Now, once you're over here, you can see that Ticket Tool is basic ticketing without clutter. The features are immaculate where you get full customization, you get transcripts, support, and a whole lot more. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on Invite Ticket Tool. Now it will take you to the Discord authorization screen where you're going to choose the server you want to install it on. So this is my server. I'm going to go ahead, click on continue. I'm going to give it all the roles and I'm going to click on authorize. Now, you must have managed server permissions for the server you are adding it to, obviously, because without that, you won't be able to add a ticket tool. Now, as you can see, I have successfully added ticket tool. So once you've granted it the necessary permissions and you've authorized it, ticket tool is now in your server. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go over into your server's settings, okay? So you come here and you go to server settings. Once you go to server settings, you're going to go over to the roles. Once you are in roles, make sure that the ticket toolbot role is above the role it needs to manage, typically your staff or support team roles. So you come here, you click on edit, and as we can see, these are the general roles that it basically is going to have. What permissions have we given it? Obviously, go ahead and give it the general permissions that it needs. So once you have given it all the permissions that you want it to have, you're simply going to go ahead and save it, okay? Because once the necessary permissions are in, save the changes. Once you've saved the changes, obviously make sure to recheck that the roles have, successfully been granted. So as we can see, the highest role is ticket tool right now. And if we view the server as the role, you can see that I can pretty much manage different things here and there. So pretty incredible. Now, basically, once you have managed the roles, you also want to create a role like support team if you haven't already. Now, this role will be able to view and respond to tickets, so don't forget to toggle this role's visibility for private ticket channels later. So we come over here, go to server settings, go to roles, click on create role, and you're going to call this, as I told you, support team. So I'm simply going to call it support. Now, do make sure that you're going to keep this role private, okay? And to keep it private, what you're going to do is, first of all, we're going to save the changes accordingly. Once you've saved the changes, you come over to the permissions. Obviously, you give it the general permissions that it does need. And obviously, if you have done all of that, you're simply going to back out of it. Now, as you can see, it is private, so the role is not available over here, which is good. So once we've done that, now let's create your first ticket panel. Now this is the interactive button users click to open a ticket. So head to your server like this one. Now over here, go to a channel and let's say I'm going to stay in general, and we're going to go ahead and write slash. We're going to write panel, and once you write in panel, we're going to click on create. So once you do that, you're simply going to go ahead and enter. And as you can see, it's going to bring you here. So it says run the setup command to get started. So once we're here, it's going to allow us to create a panel. Now, in the panel, it's going to ask us to enter the panel name. So we're going to set the name for the panel. Let's say I'm going to call it boot. Okay, that is what we're calling it. Once you do that, you're going to submit that. Click on save and continue. Once you do that, it's going to ask you for the selected roles. So what roles you want to give it. So obviously, in our case, first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to use this ticket rule to give it the general support role. So you can give it the general support role and you can give it the ticket tool role as well. Once you've done that, click on save and continue. That's going to ask you to select the category. I'm going to go with text channels and we're going to click on save and continue. Once you click on save and continue, it's going to ask you the transcript channels and send the panel into a channel. Again, I'm going to go with the text channels. And once we do that, we finally click on finish. Now, once all of that is done and you filled out all those things, Ticket Tool will drop a button in the channel for you. Users can now click the button and Ticket Tool will auto create a private channel just for them and your staff. So in any text channel, if they arrive, you can see that it gives you a basic panel editor as well, where you can edit and manage your channels accordingly. So after you're done with all of this, basically we're good to go. So we go over to any channel, people go ahead and go to the ticket tool, and it's going to give you the proper added button. Now you can also go ahead and customize the ticket settings. So to customize the ticket settings, what you're going to do is you're going to dive in to your ticket tool dashboard. Okay, and to dive into the ticket tool dashboard, what you're going to do is you're going to open this link right here. Okay, now this basically manages your server. So obviously we're going to log in with our Discord. Now my Discord is already authorized and logged in into the browser. So I'm simply going to go ahead and authorize it. And what it does is it takes me to the ticket tool dashboard as we are over here. Now over here, as you can see, you can manage the actual server that you work around it within. So from here, choose your server and access, and you can change different things like your panel settings where you can configure different ticket types, buttons, or embedded designs. Then you have other settings like general, ticket, category, moderators, permissions, buttons, and so on more. So, you can work with these buttons as you go on. You also have auto response where you can set canned replies when tickets are opened. You get ticket naming formats like ticket username or ticket 1234. And you also get auto close timeouts for useful ghost tickets. You can even restrict certain categories to members with specific roles only. So that is also a great option that you can tend to get in options like these. Now you can also set up different permissions in transcripts for yourself. So let's configure permissions. So by default, the ticket tool auto creates a private text channel where only the ticket opener and the support role can see the message. You can set it to allow users to add friends or staff. Now to set that, what you can do is you can come over to the general settings of the panel and you can give it additional roles. So if you do everyone, basically what happens is it allows users to add friends or staff. You can generate transcripts when a ticket is closed and let the users rate support with reaction or stars. So to enable your transcripts, you're going to go over to your dashboard. And in your dashboard, what you're going to do is you're going to go over to transcripts. Once you do that, you're going to choose which channel you want to create transcripts for and simply click on save. And once we have done that, this will now start generating transcripts for you and your channel. You can choose your transcript log channel according to yourself, and these are great for quality control or moderation. So, obviously, once all of this is done, you have a full-fledged ticket tool bot in your Discord channel, all working and ready to be applied. From there, you can, reply, tag other staff, and close the ticket when you're done. So whatever you want to feel like, you can apply it over here. And that's about it. You've successfully set up Ticket Tool for your Discord. With this system, your server gets cleaner support, faster response times, and better moderation. So if this tutorial helped you out, do make sure to smash that like button, drop your server questions in the comments below, and that is all from me. So thank you for watching till the end, and I'll see all of you next time. Have a great day. Goodbye.